Hi everybody, Cathy Budjenska here. I'm going to do another hair video today just because I've had so many people texting and messaging me about their hair not holding curl. So today my hair is just, it's rainy here in McKinney, and I've been out kind of in that mess, and I haven't really done anything to it today as far as styling. I haven't rolled it on my little Velcro rollers, and I haven't done much of anything. So I'm going to show you a trick. I told a few people about taking their hair in little sections and teasing it at the root before they put a curling iron in it. And when my hair was a little bit longer, I did this quite often, and I would do it in the morning, and the next morning after I had slept on it, I could just kind of mess it up and it still looked like I had pretty much just done it with the beachy curls. So I'm gonna show you how I do that and just what I do. You don't need a lot to do this. I section my hair off, so those little duckbill clips that I used the other day, I have 3 of those. I have that same comb that I use because I back comb with this side, and I've got another curling iron, and this one is about a 1/2 inch barrel. It doesn't tell me what the measurement is, but I think it's about a 1/2 inch barrel. So I'm going to get started. Like y'all know, y'all have seen my hair. The longer part of my hair is this that's on the top, and then it gets a little shorter all the way around here in the back. And it doesn't really matter if you have a stacked bob that's all the same length, or if it is layered, it really doesn't matter. So what I do is I just take all of this top piece, and I just kind of pin it out of the way, and then I make a part right down the back, and I kind of take this part and I pin that section off, and then I take this side part and I kind of twist it around, and I pin that section off. So I'm just going to kind of work with this bottom right now. Let's get rid of this. I was kind of chilled this morning, so I put a little scarf on. So I'm just going to work with this bottom part right now. I got all kinds of little dings and whistles going off right now, so just don't listen to it. I'm going to keep going. So what I'm going to do is take this bottom, and I'm just going to tease right at the root, and then I'm going to take this curling iron and I'm going to roll straight back, straight backwards. I'm just going to hold it for a second, and then I'm going to let it go. And then I'm going to do that back again right there. I'm not going to do a whole lot on the back of my hair because it's so short. I'll just kind of curl it under here in a little bit and just see what it does. I'm not real sure because my hair has grown a little since I cut so much of it off of the right side. But I think it might have grown enough that I can put a little beachy curl look to it. We're just going to find out today. So that is just kind of the bottom. Since this is kind of hanging here, I'm going to start with this little piece right here. And I just kind of tease it at the root and curl it backwards, and kind of bring it up the barrel as I go. Most of the time, if it's a little bit longer, I'll start here and I'll roll it up into like a little ringlet curl. So I'm just going to kind of let that do that. Now I'm going to take this one side down, and I'm just going to start in little sections, and I'm going to tease that piece at the root, and I'm going to start down low on this with a little bit of it hanging out and roll it upwards. If your hair is longer, just work in sections, and just keep it moving around your head. I ought to have some music playing in the background. Didn't even think about that. That would be nice. Or on my computer. Okay, there's another curl. And I think I might just have one more that's kind of right there. And I'm going to tease that just a tiny bit. And get it up in there. Okay, now let me take this side down. And I'm going to start kind of up here with that one. And another one here. Something about teasing your root before you put your hot curling iron to it just makes it stay a lot better. And if you're going to wear a straight hairstyle, and I might show y'all that in a day or two, if you tease the root before you use your flat iron to straighten it, it gives it more body and more lift right next to your head. It gives you a little more fullness, but not like the big 1980s Texas hair that we all used to wear. Okay, so I'm going to do this little piece right here. And curl that piece. And then I'm going to take the top down. And the top is where you'll see more difference in my hair, because it has been cut so short, like down here and here. So, but I did leave more of the length up here. So I'm going to do, let's see, I might take that little piece off to this side and see how that does. So just a little teasing at the root. This has a little bit more to work with, so I'm going to leave this little twig hanging out. It just gives it some little bends that aren't natural in a curl, that kind of adds some texture to your hair, like that little spot right there. It just kind of gives it a little more something a little different. Okay, this one I'm going to just kind of do a bigger piece, and I'm going to take this one back. It's quiet in my house today. My husband is off at his mom's house, and he and his brother his brothers are helping. They're all working together to build our mother-in-law a new laundry room in her house. She's 88 years old, and she has never had a washing machine. What would we all do? She said when the kids were young and growing up, they just got all their homework done at the washateria. And in these last several years, she's done all of her laundry over at one of Ken's brother's houses. And so now I guess that's going to be her Mother's Day present. Hopefully they'll be finished with it. She's going to have a laundry room and a washer and dryer for the first time ever. And she's 88 years old. So she's fixing to be 89. I don't know what I would do without a washing machine. I think I do laundry every day. So I'm just going to kind of make these little curls, make these little kind of ringlet curls in little sections. And the reason I work from the bottom to the top is that I don't mess those curls up as I'm working through other pieces. It just seems to work better and last better. So we're almost finished. We'll see how this does. And I don't know why teasing the root before you heat the curl makes such a difference, but it makes a huge difference in how long this curl stays and getting that beachy look. So here's another longer piece. Several people have been asking about how my hair is cut, and it's just cut really weird. If you square off the top from like here on one side and the same place on the other side, it's probably about 5 inches long, and then down it goes like maybe 3 inches long. in kind of an angle. So I might have a chance in the next few days to kind of show you how it's cut for those of y'all who have been asking. But once you get all of the hair curled, teased and curled, you don't do much to it after you finish. I think I'm almost finished. Let's do this little piece right here. And I'm going to kind of get a little, let's just pull that piece out. Okay. Yep, I missed it. Let's don't do that then. Okay. Curl, curl, curl. I don't usually wear curls, but I want to change every now and then. So for something different, we're going to be singing downtown this evening, so maybe this will last. I don't know. With the rain outside, maybe it won't last. So we'll see. I may go in with Rainhead. All right, this last little piece, I'm going to tease that root. I'm going to take it off this direction. Get that. And let's do this little curl back, and let's do that little curl back. Okay. That's about, I think I've got most of my head. There's a piece right in the back that's not. Let me grab it real fast. I can feel it's flat as a pancake. Okay. The back I just kind of roll down. Even when it's longer, I just kind of roll the back downwards. So let me do that real fast. Okay. So what I do after I get all the curls in it is I just kind of shake it. And I'll shake it a lot, just kind of mess it up. Pull it and shake it and mess it and see. It's just kind of different. I'm gonna get a mirror here for just a second and see what I need to do. Sometimes I'll take a piece like this. I'm going to turn it the opposite direction and just kind of let it kind of go haywire almost. And every now and then I'll just take a piece and then like turn it a different direction from what the curl is going. I'm going to tuck that behind my ear because I just always do that. And I'm going to bring some of that down. Okay. So that's just a little bit different look than what y'all are used to seeing me with here lately. I don't know, my hair's changing all the time and I'm always doing something different to it. Let's get that little piece turned out. Maybe. Sometimes my hair just wants to do what it wants to do. Okay. So that might just have to be my hairstyle for the day. Okay. So a little bit of kind of a beachy curl. How you can, now if I don't brush this, if I just don't brush it real hard, it will stay like this for today and tomorrow unless I have to go out in the rain, and the rain might just kind of really do it in. But that's just kind of something different, and I usually wear my hair kind of messed up looking anyway. So beachy curls, saltwater hair curls. I don't know. What do you think? Just kind of something different for those of you who say that their hair doesn't hold curl well. That is just kind of a technique that when my hair's longer and I do want it to wear it more curly, that's what I do, and it just kind of stays and stays. It stays for a couple of days. So you might try that if If you are one who is having trouble with your hair curls, staying curled, and body, it really gives you body. I may do another one and show you a straight style where you tease the root and straighten it. That's another thing that heat process with the teased root works real well to give you more body with your hair straightened. So that's tip for the day on kind of beachy curls. Hope you all enjoyed that. We'll talk to you soon.